Welcome back to Guitar Theory Modules. This is Module 50 and we're on pages 124 through 126. In earlier modules, you learned how to play major key progressions with triads. Now we're going to do the same thing with seventh chords, starting with the 5-1 progression. For this lesson, you need to know movable major 7 and dominant 7 chord forms with roots on the 5th and 6th strings. We're going to play major 7 chords for the 1 chords and dominant 7 chords for your 5 chord or your dominant chord. Here's a major 7 chord you can play with the root on the 6th string. This is fingered 1, 3, 4, and 2. This is a B flat major 7 that I'm playing because I'm placing the root of the shape on the B flat, string 6, fret 6. If I were to move it up a fret, it would be a B major 7 because now the root is on the B. Here's a major 7 shape you can play with the root on the 5th string. Finger 4, 3, 1, and 1. So your first finger is going to be barring strings 2 and 3. This is an E flat major 7 that I'm playing because I'm placing the root of the shape on the E flat, string 5, fret 6. If I were to move it up 1 fret, it would be an E major 7. Here's another major 7 shape you can play with the root on the 5th string. This is fingered 1, 3, 2, 4. This is also an E flat major 7 that I'm playing because I'm placing the root note on the E flat, string 5, fret 6. Here's a dominant 7 chord shape you can play with the root on the 6th string. Finger 1, 2, 4, 3. This is a B flat 7 that I'm playing because my root note is being placed on the B flat. And here's a dominant 7 shape you can play with the root on the 5th string. This is shaped just like a C7, by the way. Just playing the middle 4 strings. Fingering is 3, 2, 4, and 1. This is an E flat 7 that I'm playing because I'm placing my root note on the E flat on the 5th string. Here's another dominant 7 shape you can play with the root on the 5th string. This is finger 1, 3, 1, and 4. And you're going to be barring strings 3 through 5 with your first finger. This is also an E flat 7 that I'm playing because I'm placing my root note of the shape on the E flat on the 5th string. Just as you did in Module 26, you're going to find your 1 and your 5 chord relative to each other. And your 1 is your tonic, your 5 is your dominant chord. And these fretboard diagrams show how to do that. Your tonic and dominant, or your 1 and 5 chords, are labeled inside the circles. If your tonic, or 1, is on the 6th string, the dominant, or 5, is always going to be 2 frets to the right on the 5th string. So tonic, dominant, or 1, 5. And for our tonic chord, we're going to play a major 7. For our 5 chord, we're going to play a dominant 7. Now if your tonic or your 1 is on the 5th string, the dominant is always going to be on the same fret on the 6th string. So 1, 5, tonic, dominant. And again, your 1 chord is going to be major 7s. Your dominant chord or your 5 chord will be dominant 7. On page 126, we have this 1-5-1 playing exercise using 7th chords. What I'd like you to do is pick a few keys a day. You could choose from this list, or you could take yourself through the circle of fifths. And let's say we're going to choose the key of A flat major for this exercise. What I'd like you to do is find and play the tonic, or 1, on the 6th string, and its dominant, or 5, on the 5th string, and name the notes as you play them. We chose A flat, so that'll be A flat as your 1, or your tonic, and E flat as your 5, or your dominant. And then play a 1-5-1 progression, starting with the 1 chord on the 6th string and the 5 chord on the 5th string. And we're going to use major 7 for the 1, dominant 7 for the 5, or the dominant chord. So that'll be A flat major 7, E flat 7, A flat major 7, or 1, 5, and 1. And then do the same thing with the 5th string. Choose a key. This time let's choose E flat and then find the 1 and the 5. So the 1 is going to be the E flat and 5 is going to be B flat. 1, 5, tonic, dominant. Make sure you name those notes as you play them. And then play a 1-5-1 progression. Start with the 1 chord on the 5th string. That'll be a major 7 chord. And your 5 chord on the 6th string. That'll be a dominant 7th chord. So it'll be E flat major 7, B flat 7, E flat major 7, or 1, 5, and 1. Don't forget to check out my book, Guitar Theory Modules. Of course, you can watch all these videos for free, but if you have a copy of Guitar Theory Modules, you'll have all this information in one place. It's going to be a lot easier to follow along, so I'll leave a link in the description. Take your time with this module, and when you're ready, I'll see you in Module 51, where I'm going to show you how to play 2 5-1 progressions with major chords in any major key, anywhere on the fretboard.